Alright class, this is going to be an example of the graphic novel GNcomiclifeoption option that you can do. So you can either draw it graphic novel style, or you can use take pictures and upload them to comiclife.com and make them that way. Each of them has their advantages, disadvantages. You can draw it, hand draw. You don't have to worry about working with technology. So this can be very low tech if you want to just draw it, or you can use comiclife.com and go to that website, take pictures for your story, using you as the actor or someone else. Novel that someone drew last semester. This is called Skybreaker. So she hand drew it, and she just drew stick people. It's no big deal. She definitely thought about how each frame looked and stuff like that. But again, this isn't great art. I don't know if I could even do this. But this is pretty simple. This isn't, you don't have to do anything totally exciting or whatever. I have blank templates like this on PDF format in the D2L content, so you don't have to worry about drawing the boxes. I have a bunch of blank templates that you can just use. And again, very simple. I don't care about the artwork, so long as you're thinking about the story and the images go along with the story and stuff like that. So again, this was a really great story. Again, the artwork wasn't tremendous. Of what a normal graphic novel looked like, and it was a great story. And but you can tell that the person thought about the artwork, even though it might not be professional or something like that. It doesn't have to be professional. So that's an example of a graphic novel that someone hand drew themselves. Obviously a lot less text than the choose your own adventure, but then you have to worry about artwork a little bit more. So every option has its advantages and disadvantages. The Comic Life, was this one here, that I have a couple images in the Prezi, and these guys made it with comiclife.com. They took pictures and they uploaded them in the Comic Life, and it was pretty easy. And this looks amazing, and the shade of color that they made all these slides or all these boxes or with that all you just hit a button in Comic Life and it can shade all your images to this particular color. So the tone, the mood of their story. And this is the guy from my class from last semester, and it just looks amazing. And I think just because that they toned it this brownish gray really made a difference. And they thought about the pictures that they were taking and stuff like that. So this was a two-member group that did all this. So again, I'll have a link to this if you want to go and take a look at it. I'll put that up there the next week or something like that. But this is what you can do with Comic Life, and it looks really good. So that's another example. So for example, Comic Life, you'll have to download it to your computer. You get it for free for 30 days, so be careful when you download it, because you only get it for 30 days for free. But it'll end up looking something like this, where you get an image here. It'll give you a format for the graphic novel page, and then all the pictures you took, and all you have to do is drag and drop it in it, and it'll do it for you. And then if you want a dialogue bubble, you just drag it and drop it in there. If you want to change the color, then you click the coloring up here, or the font, or something like that. So the comiclife.com, I kind of wish I could make everybody do it, because it seems pretty. That's something to keep in mind. Obviously you still have to have a really good story, but that's the graphic novel Comic Life option, and those are ones that are hard to go wrong with. So there were a lot of good projects that people did with that. But you have to be conscious that you only have 9 to 12 pages to tell your story. So sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. We'll talk more about that later. But again, that's that. All right. Bye-bye.